Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Hey guys, good morning. I decided to come on here this morning because of some bullshit that I just went through over there at YouTube cameras. Now I'm in the chat just like everybody else. You know how some people you put little, somebody on the panel, if you don't like them, you put little comments, and if you like them, you put little comments. Or if you agree what they're saying, or if you disagree with what they're saying. Well, shit. Well, Kim had a problem with what I put in the chat, and I was on the conversation. Now I type a little slow, but I still typed it. Now, out of all them people that was chatting in the chat, he gonna pick me. Now I done told that bitch not to do that. I've told that bitch what I'm gonna do to him when he do that. I'm gonna drag that bitch, and that's just what I did. I drugged that hoe until he left, till he dropped down. Do you goddamn stand what I'm saying? I let him get away with it last week when he lied like I was in the back chat, trying to get up on YouTube cameras thing, and I wasn't thinking about it here no panel. I was just in the chat speaking and doing my normal thing. He gonna say, yeah, that Paulette's back in the back, that old bitch, and he be calling me old funky hoes and all kind of stuff. I didn't bite. I did not say nothing. Well, I guess that bitch thought he was gonna get back with that shit today, cause I have been avoiding places where he be and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You stay on your side of the road, I stay on my side of the road. Well, he was talking about Dimples hanging around and some guy named Remix. He Remix be in here sometime. That Dimples and a couple of other ones, they hanging around over Remix, which I didn't know that till today, because I don't be keeping up with that shit. But he insinuated that Remix got them over there so they could cash out Remix. Now I don't know. I don't know nothing about Remix. But see, he was in his feelings because Dimples them is hanging around over there. They modding over there. They got somewhere else to hang out at. And he's got a problem with it. But I know that Remix is one of the people that's from the sector that he used to be from, that Umar sector. He have been coming over here letting the beef sector know what kind of maggot that Kim is. But it falls on deaf ears because I tried to do the same thing because them people over there was telling me what kind of person he is. But now they opening their eyes up, and there's very few people over here in the beef sector that like him like that. And the reason all of this came up is because Dimples is going to Detroit. She's booked her flight and her motel. She's doing it next month. Now I don't know what day, but K Fit, they say that K Fit got the information and shit. That he done booked his flight and he done booked his motel. He's supposed to be there for 3 days. Well, when Shakim hit the link, he acted like he didn't know what the fuck was going on, which is a lie. because couldn't find out. Dimples had told him he was gonna come out there. But see, he lied so much, you know what I'm saying? I tell unnecessary lies. Like the lie like he wasn't gay, that he went with over here for so many months. And I was telling y'all, guys, he's gay. He don't like women. All of his scandals are with men. The people over in the Umar sector, they giving me all this information. And I'm giving it to the beef sector. But they wasn't listening. He over here cussing out the gays, calling them all out their name, the males and the females. And he was one of them all the time. Now, if that ain't some twisted minded shit, you hate yourself. And now all of a sudden you got dragged out the closet. Bitch, you ain't got dragged out the closet. Not that stuff they say they had on Twitter, that freaking Twitter. And they say you got that page like in 2020. So how you get dragged out the closet? You a liar. And anytime that you reach out in a chat, and I feel like coming up there when you reach down there and calling me all kind of old bitches and shit like that, it's my right to get up there and talk to you any kind of goddamn way I feel like talking to you. Cause you a liar. You ain't shit. And I'm gonna talk shit about you. And you talking about telling them, showing out over there in front of everybody, talking about Dimples need to send you some money and this and that, cause you ain't gonna talk to her. Nigga, who gives a fuck? Like I told Dimples, you ain't got to send him no money to talk to you. All you got to do is park down the street at that gas station that he walked to 11 times a day, selling that ass, selling that ass. See what I'm saying? Because you know, I know you're going to rent a car when you're there, Dimples. All you got to do is park down the street and just sit there because he's going to walk down there and going to buy him some a pre-rolled cigarette and some of them honey pack things he suck on to make his ding ding on hard. Dimp, Dimples, that's all you got to do. You ain't got to call him and say, baby, I'm here. You ain't got to do none of that shit for him to duck and dodge you. All you got to do is when you leave that airport and whenever you feel like going that right now, go get your room and get relaxed and shit. And whenever you feel like right now, just go down the street from his house at that gas station and sit your ass in the car at that gas station and wait for him to bring his little 101-pound ass sashaying down the street. That's all you gotta do. And by the way, hold a $50 bill out the window, cause that prostitute will come over there and get it. And you can have him any kind of way you want to for the measly $50. Okay? You ain't got to be going jumping through all these hoops. You ain't got to be doing none of that shit. Since you're going to Detroit already, sit in that pretty rental car, go to the bank and get a couple of 50s, and sit your ass in that goddamn parking lot at that goddamn gas station. Or either you could ride up and down the road, because the gas station is right down the street from his house, and the park is right down the street from the gas station. Because he sell ass in the park. He said that on live. He's not a hard person to figure out. He's the dullest. He's the dullest tool in the toolbox. Okay. Now, if my old ass can keep up with how he move, I know you could do it, Dimple. You're way, way younger than me, girl. Don't you know how to do nothing? But honey, I wouldn't be jumping through no hoops and shit. I'd have that 50 hanging out my window. And when he come close to the car, I slide it back on in the window. And I would hold it up. Do you want this 50? You jump your little ass in this car and let's go. You talk to him like a hoe. Talk to him like the hoe he is. You see what I'm saying? Okay. That's all you gotta do. That's all he understand. He don't understand nice street. And when you get him up to that room, you do whatever in your mind to do to him. And then you drop that hoe back off. Don't drop him off at home. You drop that $50 hoe right there where you picked him up at that gas station parking lot, okay? And you go on about your merry way. Okay? Now that's how you do a hoe. That's how you do a prostitute. And like he was gonna talk about he was a pimp over there, YouTube camera. Bitch, you got it all the way twisted. You are not a pimp, bitch. You a prostitute. It's a difference, hoe. You hear me? And like I told everybody over there at YouTube cameras, you a 29-year-old man. Why all of a sudden your cash app got to go through all these people's hands before you get it, bitch? Something ain't right, and I wouldn't be involved in that foolishness. And another thing, when y'all get that money, when you send it to him, y'all getting taxed on that. Have y'all thought about that, ignorant? Have y'all thought about that, dummies? Have y'all thought about that, fools? That might throw you into another tax bracket. He need to clean his own shit up. The reason he can't get no money on through there, because like I said, Cash App ain't the only one. It's a whole bunch of Vmo or with Vmove, uh, PayPal, Zelle. There's all kind of goddamn ways to get your money on. So what I'm trying to figure out, why do it have to go through too many YouTube camera hand, Vic hand, and whoever the hell else hand to get to you? What are you hiding? What are you hiding from? Y'all don't be no fool. Don't let him make no fool out of y'all. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If you ain't getting shit out of it, why you doing it? If you ain't getting shit out of it, why you paying taxes on it? Because that's what you're going to be doing. But see, it's a fool born every day. And y'all seen how nice people get done on YouTube. I thought they was my friend. People get body slammed on here every day thinking they got a friend on YouTube. That's all the way on the other side of the goddamn country. How is that your friend? This is air. Don't nobody on here like nobody. They just telling goddamn lies. You see what I'm saying? It's a bunch of bullshit in it. But I will drag his raggedy ass whenever I get ready to. And any time that he reach out in a chat, and like I say, and grab for me, you gonna pull a big old buffalo fish up. You might pull a shark up at the ocean. But you gonna learn to leave me alone. And I'm gonna chat in the goddamn chat just like everybody else do. And like I said, I did drag your ass in the chat. I just told Remix that you were just mad because Remix getting your money out now. He getting your cash out. But then I got to be all kind of bitches and shit. Oh, bitches. And then when I get up there to fight for my goddamn rights, Summer Breeze, you raggedy, rotten tooth hoe. You sitting your ass in there. I'm an older woman and I wouldn't dare talk to. Bitch, I don't give a damn what you dare do. But anytime anybody call me an old bitch, I'm going to call them what the fuck I want to call them. Anybody talk about between my legs, I'm gonna see what the fuck I want to say to them. And y'all can say it this same way me MU was doing me. She's so vile. You goddamn right I'm so vile. Cause you done fucked up with me, motherfucker. And the whole goddamn world is gonna know. If you don't show out on me, I won't show out on you. But if you show out, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna show my motherfucking asshole. Do you hear me? For you cutest bitches and you stupid fucks that don't like me, I don't give a damn about what you say. Like I said, some breeders your rotten teeth, you hoe. You have been approaching me for years, hoe. And I drag your ass too when I get ready, bitch. You don't even come over to my ears no more because I drug your ass so bad, hoe, motherfucker. And you keep sitting your ass in the chat and keep on typing, hoe. And whenever I get ready to, I'm gonna hit a pound and I'm gonna drag your fucky ass for a good 30 minutes or so, bitch. So keep it up, hoe. Keep it up, bitch. I'll be hitting pounders everywhere I see your ass, hoe, and dragging you. Do you want that over here in the beef sector, bitch? Summer breeze. Do you want that? I already got you where you don't come to my house, hoe. You don't come to bro. Hey. We could do this the easy way or to do it the hard way. But don't you bring your black ass over here to the beef sector and think you gonna do something like that to me, bitch. But I didn't feel like turning up YouTube cameras club no worse than I tore it up today. Summer breeze, rotten tooth hole, mouth hole. But hey, you know what's up and stuck with us. It's been up and stuck. But if you want me to drag you out your ass everywhere I see you in the beef sector, I will. Keep writing that bullshit in the damn chat and see what I do over here in the beef sector to your fucked up ass, bitch. Keep doing that. Keep on. Hey, that's your warning shot, bitch. And you shot first, hoe. I choose not to read the chats. I choose to speak and do woo child so I don't be in fighting with everybody. But if some of you hoes and y'all know exactly who y'all are, y'all likes to step across the goddamn line, summer breeze. And you did so in that chat and I let you live. Ho. But I will give you the same thing, bitch, that I just gave Shaquille. And you more than welcome. You know, it is what it is. I let you shoot your warning shot. Like I said, it that enough is enough, ho. Or you one of them? I done put enough time into you, bitch. And I'm gonna go where the fuck I wanna go, ho. Without you putting that bullshit at me in the chat. Cause ho, I ain't you and you ain't me. And anytime a bitch come at me, I'm gonna get them if I want to. And I'm gonna say what the fuck I wanna say to them if I want to. How many old bitches I supposed to be? How many how many old bitches I supposed to let Shaquille call me? I let him live last week. And he did that dumb shit over there today. At YouTube camera. At YouTube, she knew I probably was gonna come up there. I didn't go up there last week and ragtag his funky, stinking, maggot ass. But anytime he reach for me again, if I choose to hit the goddamn lick, I'm gonna hit it. And I'm gonna say what the fuck I wanna say, and it ain't gonna be nothing nice. Cause hey, he got too much shit that I know on him. He can't come back from it. There's nothing he can say. I don't give a damn what nobody care about. I don't give a damn though. I wouldn't do that now. I don't care what you would do. He ain't calling you old gray head bitches and you raggedy hoe and your pussy ain't no good. And when the last all that kind of bullshit in there. You think I can't talk to him any kind of way? Huh? I supposed to be nice to him. Cause he's 29 years old. And my grandmother would never. Your grandmama ain't been. Your grandma ain't never been. How many 29-year olds that talk to your grandma like this? You old, you old gray headed bitch. When the last time you had some dick, you old raggedy hoe? You a prostitute, bitch. You used to be a prostitute hoe. Do y'all grandma get talked to like that? If your grandmama got talked to that, that's anybody in this motherfucking chat. If somebody called your grandmama old raggedy gray head old bitch, when the last time you had some dick up your pussy, you raggedy asshole. You old bitch, when the last time you had some dick, you old hoe, you a prostitute and you used to be a prostitute, you old motherfucker. They gonna just sit there and take, is your grandma, is anybody in the chat, grandma gonna take that? I don't care what church your grandmama go to. Is your grandmama gonna take that? I'm just asking. Is anybody grandma gonna take that in here? And they're not gonna say nothing just cause the person 29. They gonna let a 29-year-old talk on between their legs and call them bitches and sluts and whores and raggedy prostitutes and your gray-headed whore is your pussy hair gray. You get to talk to them. Also, they can talk to y'all grandma like that. Well, my grandma wasn't like that, and I ain't like that. So, uh, more power to y'all grandma to be able to take a 29-year-old motherfucker calling them ragged ass hoes. I wasn't raised like that. My grandma didn't take shit like that. My grandma didn't take nowhere near shit like that. God damn it. My big mama, she didn't take that kind of shit. And my big mama she was a little bitty one, but she was my big mama. And she didn't take that kind of bullshit. My mama didn't take that kind of bullshit. Why do you think I will? Why do you think I will? Never. And then you selling ass too? Never. And then you suck dicks and you said it's like a lozenge in your throat? Never. And you giving it in the ass and taking it up the ass? Never. Never. I don't know what goddamn planet y'all was born on, but I was born on Earth. And like I said, my mama was saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. And she did not take that. You see what I'm saying? My mom was saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost and fire. And she didn't take that. So do you think I'm gonna take that? Bitch, please. Y'all better ask somebody. And like I said, I have been avoiding Shakim, you know, without all them goddamn hundreds of people that was in that motherfucking chat. While the fuck he gonna call me out? Other people saying stuff in that chat beside me. And I usually be putting in the chat, I usually be putting nasty shit in there. I be telling him his pussy stank and all kind of shit like that. That he suck dick. I put that in there. But see, I didn't do none of that today. I didn't do none of that today. Period. I didn't put in there that he said ass for $50, that he worked the whole stroll. I didn't put none of that kind of stuff in there. All I put in there is he mad because Remix got them sending him cash out. He mad because like Dimples and other ones is over there hanging out at Remixes. He said it out his own damn mouth though. How the fuck you think I found this shit out? I just said what Shakim said out his own goddamn mouth right over there on YouTube camera. He said that that Remix got his leftovers. That they over there he just getting that cash out. I didn't say that shit. I just repeated it. Now why I gotta be an old bitch? It didn't come out your own goddamn mouth. That's stupid. And so that's why I have to. Therefore, that's why I got up there and I drug that maggot. Don't like the bad. Scared of wall. That bitch act like he the wicked witch of the west or the north or whichever one that was on Wizard of Oz. To put some water on him, he act like he gonna melt. Child, he's so scared of wild. I wasn't raised like that. That was never discussed in my mama house. We knew what time we had to go in there and put our ass in that tub every night. It wasn't no out to wait till the mile to bath. Oh hell no. It wasn't never none of that. We didn't get no bed dirty. I was raised like that and I'm gonna be like that till I die. You see, you okay? I was raised like this. I wasn't half raised like a savage. Lady Dimples, like I said, don't get that bitch no money. All you got to do is park down the motherfucking street, go by the bank first. When you get your rental car, you go to the motel room, relax and shit a little bit, leave all your shit in the motel room, then go to the bank and get a couple of 50s. You hear me, Dimples? Park your car down at that gas station that he be walking to, buying them hundreds pack thing and them rolled up cigarettes. You drive down there and you park your goddamn car. Cause he walks down there 50 times a day. He sells his cock and his asshole for $50. When you see him approaching that gas station, you hold that 50, that 50 up where you can see it. And tell him to come here. When he come up to your car, you put that 50 back up in your hand, ball it up, let him see it a little bit, and tell him to get in. And don't take him to your room. You get a cheap ass one of them hour hotel, one of them kind of prostitute go to, get one of them kind of motel. And you go in there and you do whatever you got to do to him, and then take his raggedy ass back to that damn convenience store. Don't take him home. You drop that bitch off where you picked that bitch up at. Okay? You treat him just like he treats you, like shit. And if you want to see him the next day, rinse, wash, and repeat. Because they say you're going to be there 3 days. Go down at that damn convenience store on day number 2 with that hot 50 so he could see it in your hand and tell him to get in and do the same thing. Don't you take care of that nigga to your nice motel room and drop that bitch off right back at the convenience store. And day number 3 on your way out, do the same goddamn thing on the way to the airport. And then leave him there at the motel this time. Don't take him back to the 7-Eleven. Say, man, I can't do that. I got to go to the airport. I'm about to miss my motherfucking flight. And let him get back over there on the other side of town the best way he can. Now, that's how you treat a bitch. Okay? That's how you treat a hoe. Okay? This how you treat a $50 trick. Don't give him no more than $50 because he's on live. That's what he's selling it for. Okay, it's $50. Don't give him no more than that. But don't give him that $50 till he get his ragged ass in that car and you got it in drive and you driving off. Then you can slide it over. You see what I'm saying? Okay, but I'd make him wait till I got him up in the room. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get there. No, it ain't gonna be that easy. You see what I'm saying? But I know how to treat a hoe like a hoe. Yeah, I know how to treat a hoe like a hoe. But don't give him no money. That's all he wants you for right now. Cause he say you ain't sent him no money since July. And he say you hanging around over there remix. And that remix is getting his seconds. And that remix is getting, you sending him cash out, sending remix some cash out because you ain't sending to him. And that's all he mad at. And see, he got mad at me because I put that in the chat. I repeated what he said in the chat. I say he mad at remix because remix getting them cash out. And then I was all kind of old bitches. And that's why I had to get up there and drag that bitch. And Dimples, I don't care if you and him wind up loving each other forever and ever and ever. I don't care. But hey, if they happen to be your husband, remember this. It's up and it's stuck and it's gonna be up and it's gonna be stuck forever. Okay? And I'm just telling you, I don't care if you marry him, I'm gonna still drag that bitch whenever I want to. And me and you should not have to fall out over. All you need to say, girl, Paulette, she hate my husband. I don't know what I could do to nothing you could do. Okay? Me and you ain't got to fall out over that piece of shit. And I was surprised, Dimples, that you going to Detroit. But that ain't none of my business. But I was shocked. But hey, I can't I can't tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. I just hope he treats you nice when you're there. I hope you don't be there like Honest Row. And don't you sit up in that motel room if you happen to not get to see him. You take your black ass out and you enjoy Detroit. Okay, even if you don't get to see him, have you want a wonderful time. Do stuff that Dimples wanted to do. Do something different, something you ain't never did in Detroit. You see what I'm saying? Because Detroit a beautiful city. It's got things that you would be interested in. You see what I'm saying? Learn to like yourself and enjoy yourself. Try something different in Detroit. If he ain't nowhere around, you can find something to occupy your time. Hell, fuck that shit. You know I like you, Dimple. I don't like seeing you upset and people think they can do anything to you. That's not fair. Now I'm getting ready to speak to everybody, and I'm gonna exit stage left after I get through speaking to everybody because I just had to come over here and go live on that bitch. You see what I'm saying? But I don't put his name in the title. I don't put none of them regular hoes' name in the title. None of them regular hoes. Sometimes I put people I like name in the title. Hey, Benzone. Hey, YouTube camera. I had to show out over there at your house on it. But that nigga breached for me. And I wasn't messing with him. Hey, well informed. For sure. Coach White. Yeah, that nigga. I had to come over here and get him real quick. Hey, Nurse Noreen. And he think he the shit. No, you smell like shit, bitch. Madison W. He smell like shit. Candy Crush, who he think he is? 2004 MRS. Who he think he is? Keisha. Who he think he is? Just Andrew. Who that nigga think he is? So, sister number one, who he think he is? Vibrant? That don't make no sense, Daquan. I have to get out here and get him. His bitch is gonna be saying, I can't say her. I'm out with the ladies hood. I can't believe she talk like, bitch, kiss my ass. Can you do that? Can you believe I told you to kiss my ass? Huh? Someone breathe raggedy mouth ass. Rotten tooth bitch. Hey, P, the pixel killer. I mean, P, the Pounder killer. P, the Pounder killer, when she was saying, they were saying that up there, I thought they were talking about me. That I was being a Pounder killer. Well, hell, I killed the Pounder today. Hell, if I am a Pounder killer, that's the way I feel about it. Sometimes I got to kill a Pounder sometimes. Natural, natural. You hear me? Sharice, sure, sure. She talked too much, and she never shut up. Yeah, I had to get old ragged ass Shaquem. Raggedy bitch. Hey, living my best life. I ain't going back and forth. I ain't going back and forth, child. Money tire. Sure. Have to drag sometime. Crack smoke. Yeah, this bitch ass nigga. Hey, yeah, Blue. I just had to rag tag that bitch. Bitch is talking about, I can't believe she told like this. She too old to do this. I ain't too old for nothing. Like I told him, he talking about I be on YouTube all the goddamn time. Bitch, you be on YouTube too all the goddamn time. Why you ain't got no job? I retired, bitch. What's your goddamn excuse, you lazy ass fucking whore, ass seller? You ain't selling enough ass to take care of yourself, nigga. You the brokest prostitute I ever seen in my life. That ass must not be worth shit, and your head must not be worth shit, bitch. Candy cane. His ass ain't no good, and his mouth ain't no good. Feeling to be broke all the time. You understand? Because if you good at your trade, you good at your trade. And you shouldn't have to be begging for cash apps, nigga. You shouldn't have to be asking people to put your money on their coin, on their cash app, bitch ass nigga. You hear me? Jamaica, Regine, y'all hear me? Your ass ain't no good, nigga. You don't know how to work it, work it, work it. I bet if I was a prostitute, I bet I could make more money than you, even though I'm an old gray haired woman. Bitch ass nigga. I bet you that hoe. Nigga. I bet you I make more money than you would, bitch ass nigga. Dreamy Dream. I'm that damn sure of myself, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I bet you I could do it. I bet you I come home with more money than you do, bitch boy. Okay. Stacy, you hear me? I bet if I did that kind of shit, I bet I can have more money in my pocket than you do, bitch. You hear me so bone? DD. I hate to have to talk to him like that. I bet that I can get more money than you, bitch. And I'm an old woman, bitch. Hey, Tracy Pieces is in the house. Tracy, I just had to drag Shaquille. He gonna reach down in the chat and think he gonna call me all kind of old bitches and shit. And I had to let him know what kind of cheap ass whore he is, girlfriend. And then I told him in the chat, I bet if I sold my pussy, I bet I'd make more money he do selling his ass. I'm that sure myself, goddamn it, Tracy. But see, I don't sell pussy. I don't see her ass. Well, I see it. You hear me? I don't see her pussy, and I don't see her ass. Oh shit! And I had to drag Summer Breeze raggedy, riding too fast, mouth ass again. You understand, Teresa? Because she always got some raggedy, smart ass shit to say. And I had to come over here and drag her a little bit, but I'm gonna start getting on these panels in the beef sector and drag that hoe until she shut the fuck up. Or she leave and don't come back like she did at my head. See what I'm saying? The sassy show. I bet I can get more money selling my ussy than Shaquille get for selling his ass. You hear me? That's what I'm talking about. Sassy, since you coming in so late. Challenge, that's right. Challenge. I bet I come home with more money in my pocketbook than he do in his purse. Yeah, child. I had to come over here and do a continuation drag on him, and then I had to slap Summer Breeze a time or two because she getting too big for her britches again. You know, I have to beat her down every once in a while because she a scary hoe. She too scared to hit the pound. And that's all I got to say about this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all didn't hit the like button on the way out. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And child, I'm getting ready to get back out here in these streets because I know I'm missing something. Because I stayed at YouTube cameras for her whole show, child. Ooh, child. They said to y'all come on and do something today. I want y'all to do somebody. I don't want to talk about no relationships no more. I want to talk about somebody get out here and just start just swinging. Okay? Even if you swing on me, do it. Ooh, child. He said to y'all getting dry again. Y'all got to pick that shit up. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.